Okay, now it's on. Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. Wipe the cobwebs off my microphone here. I done got mad, y'all. Not real mad, y'all. I'm not talking about real mad, but I have been watching some stuff. I just finished Sweet Mom video. My ADHD says I need to go back and watch it like 3 more times so I can fully wrap my mind around what in the hell. I wasn't even going to go live until 2026, but I just feel like even though my 2 cents is not needed, I'm gonna give my 2 cents because fuck that. Uh-uh. We not doing this in 2026. How you doing, Sister Gal? Good morning. It feels good to be back on this mic. I ain't at my machine. I'm on my cell phone, y'all. So hopefully everything is working correctly. They just fixed some stuff in my area, and I just got finished playing the game. I was in here playing Zombie Army in here pew pewing the dead, relieving stress and all that. But with doing multiple things at one time, I was listening to some videos with Claressa, and if a lot of y'all are not aware, this woman, this professional boxer, is dating a married man, and I don't know if it's me. I don't know if maybe it's I was born yesterday. I don't know. But when did being a side chick become cool? Like, when did that become a thing? I don't know. Am I tripping? Did this happen like back in the 90s when I was little and I just wasn't aware? Like, is there a famous side chick that just won, you know, in the end? Like, maybe I'm missing something because there's no way we out here parading somebody else's husband and getting upset because people are telling you, if you single with no kids, why are you with a married man? I just I've been trying to wrap my mind around this as I've been sharing things on my community wall. Again, I did not plan on even speaking on this female because side chicks to me are disgusting. The ones that are like out in the open, like Claressa, they're disgusting. I just never seen no shit like that before. There's no way you can say that you're covered by the Lord, but you're sleeping with somebody's husband willingly, and not just willingly. Like, you got to look at all the stuff this girl has done. See, I might have to switch over to my machine because I'm just too through. First of all, we can cut the whole Remy was cheating on Pap. Remy was cheating on Pap. Let's not forget. Let's take y'all to the beginning. Pap been cheating on Remy since the baby mamas when she had to fight one of them. And people be out here acting like they forgot about that. Hey sis, what's good? Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve. You better call me if I cut up good. But y'all, this man has been cheating and doing stuff at the strip clubs. I heard out in the Bronx. He got certain girls, out here. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been very appreciative of Sweet Mom, Mr. Skinny, Battle Truth. There's a punch drunk boxing. All of these people are covering different parts of this love triangle. And that's what I absolutely love, right? Because you get the different perspectives. You get the perspective from Sweet Mom, who's a woman. And I've been listening to the men, and not just the men. I mean, there are, you know, the clear men saying stuff about this too, but that don't count. It's the black men speaking up for this and saying this is wrong. This is not a good look, regardless of the intent. It's not a good look. How you doing, Miss Divine? And thanks for showing up in that green, girl. I'm loving it. So I'm just trying to figure out, right? Now, I've been following this since 20, like the end of 2022, coming into 2023, because I used to troll Easy to Block Captain, right? I just thought he looked very odd. And that's not saying the man is grotesque or nothing like that, but I just thought that he looked odd to me. So I trolled him a little bit. And I thought it weird that Remy would be sleeping with this man instead of sleeping with the real, Papu, the husband. So I was like, okay, there must be something going on for a woman like her to step out with this man. And it was alleged at the time. She wasn't admitting it. She wasn't saying like, yeah, I'm messing with him and what. She didn't have that type of attitude. Um, Pap, he never came out and exposed text messages of Easy begging her to be with him because she with her husband or nothing like that, like how Claressa is. None of that. The only thing that we heard was that Pap allegedly punched this man and beat him down for shaking his hand after it came out that he was sleeping with his wife. So I was like, well, that's grown folk business. I might not want to even go into that. What's good, Ashley mother Chess Boo? Thanks for joining. At the time, I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm tripping, right? I kept saying to myself, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I just need to, recognize that this is regular marital stuff, right? We listen, cheating is not new. Y'all know that. Cheating is not new. A man lusting over other women is not new. A man being with you for a long time and not considering you new is not new. Everybody goes through that, even me. You know what I'm saying? I have my own issues with my relationship, normal shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's different when it's public and we have grown people making these types of decisions, and they don't realize how it influences the masses or how it affects the masses. That's why I don't understand why Claressa is so mad and Pap is trying to play crazy. Sir, you were still out here holding Remy Ma's purse. You were still out here eating her from the rooter to the tutor. You claim cable bill was still coming out your check. You over there pawning this lady jewelry. But you failed to mention, while everybody was pushing this narrative that Remy was sleeping with Easy and cheating on you, you failed to mention you've been talking to Claressa since COVID, since 2020. You failed to mention that. And I wanted y'all to see, a lot of y'all are aware of narcissism, of how narcissistic people operate, especially with men when they're covert. If you are familiar with that term, and I am not diagnosing Pap with narcissism. He has narcissistic traits that I may call out, such as you go and secure a new supply, but they don't just secure the new supply. They keep the supply on the side. That supply is just in case my wife do something goofy, or just in case my husband do something goofy, I got a backup. And to think that Claressa was willing to be the backup. And then you come out here and you gaslight the people and say, I didn't know Pap. I didn't know his music. I didn't, I knew his wife, but not like that. No, 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 ma'am. Because now when the text messages came out, you was texting this man. You invited this man to your boxing match, and you did not invite his wife. Pap was just as married as he was in 2020 as he is right now, December 31st, 2025. Nothing has changed except a piece of paper was put in and it's being alleged that the paper was taken back. Now it's alleged that there is no divorce on the table. So with that being said, how do you still willingly come out here playing the French fries? You're not even the cheeseburger. You're not even the main thing. You the soggy French fries on the side that he may want to dip in ketchup every now and then. That's sad. I don't understand that, because this is a professional boxer. And then they get mad because people speak on this. Well, stop doing this crazy stuff publicly, right? But then again, don't stop doing this stuff publicly, because I like it. I like watching this message. This is good and messy. Do y'all hear me? Good and messy, because ain't no way. Now, I can't really go down the full rabbit hole without my machine, so I can pull some stuff up for y'all. Play some silly sounds again. I'm just on my phone really quick, and I wanted to talk to y'all. But I just wanted to know, one, have y'all heard, or been listening in on the situation? And two, what do you think about the side chick's role? Some people say the side chick has the easiest role, right? Because they have no, what are they have no responsibilities to the man. They'll say, he's your man. So you clean up after him. You do all of this stuff to him. You fix this and do that. And I'm just on the side. I just give him some booty every now and then. Like, what makes a woman comfortable being in that position? Because it ain't clicking to me. If a woman knows who I am and they know that I'm with this guy, yet you still lay down, spread eagle, some of them wind up pregnant. We've seen how Ludacris came back with a baby. We saw how Dwayne Wade came back with a baby. And, the women tolerate what they come back with. Some of them come back with AIDS, aka Magic Johnson. But that's I ain't in grown people business like that. I'm just saying. Lord have mercy. As she said, to be at her status and willingly. That is the key word here. Be a side chick is diabolical. Low self-esteem AF. If you ain't speaking, it's the willingly. I get secondhand embarrassment when I see her gloat and her face is filled with such I'm in love and all of that, knowing, girl, you are this Olympic gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? You got all of these accolades. You still wearing pretty ass Layla Ali on your belt, so you can stop playing crazy. But girl, you got all of this stuff going for you, and you're settling for a man that's almost half a century. He got what, 2, 3 children, and you trying to give him 4 more children? Because I didn't want to say nothing about what the cousin said. Cousin said that baby used to ride that little bus. Now that's alleged. They saying that, that baby was on a little bus and her mama used to get that check on the first and the third. Now listen, y'all know when them folk getting them checks on the first and the third. This ain't no shade to the motherfuckers getting them check on the first and the third. I got family to tell you, I'm crazy as hell. And yes, I get a check on the first and on the third. Now, irregardless of how they got rid of the chick from the first and the third, does not excuse the fact that that baby got something going on in her vortex, cortex, whatever you call that little piece in your brain that tells you stop sleeping with married men. She don't have that. She's missing that part of her brain. Because ain't no way in the hell you come out here talking about, I can't have sex with my man for 6 weeks when I'm training for a fight. What man? Let me sip that coffee because y'all ain't finna get me to start talking about that girl. I tried not to go live. Oh, I had to swallow. Hold on. Y'all, don't I'm here. I'm in tears. I'm trying to hold it together. The secondhand embarrassment I get from when a woman says, my 2026, I plan on spreading the eagle and giving a man that's half a century 1 out of 4 babies. 1 out of 4 babies. Pap didn't meet you as a baby mama. He met you exactly how he wanted to meet you so he can come up. And listen. Okay, Miss Divine, that's her man. And she said, did you see the clip when she said, tell them we together? And Pap just laughed. Girl. And I've been trying to be everywhere with this story. It was when she asked him, give me a kiss. Now, I've been with my man 8+ years. I've never had to ask him for a kiss. I usually just give him this look and his lips will pucker out, or I poke my lips out and he knows what that means. It's just like it's an unspoken thing. When you want to kiss a man, or when a man knows when he wants to kiss you, and you both will lock lips and go about your business. But imagine being on somebody's red carpet with a rainbow dress that you had them add some fabric to. And the hair was tea. You had to come into America hair. It was cute. But you had the nerve, child, while this man trying to hold you and look good with them that tattooed hairline he got. Why you let that man sit there and hold you like that? And you turn around talking about some give you a kiss. A kiss for what? Enjoy the moment. This lady is acting like we don't see her vying for this man's attention. First of all, I was done at the text messages when Remy exposed her. I was done when she did the interview and said she didn't want to put my number out. She didn't want to expose this, bitch, because you was trying to be the French fries on the side. No salt, no seasoning, no nothing. You just some piece of potato they cut up and stuck in the damn grease for a little while. And when they get the munchies, that's when they think about you as the French fries. That girl, that's something. That baby wrote the slow bus according to her folks, allegedly so. Listen, Y'all, I've been trying to just really understand. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, speaking on her public actions from anybody, unless, whatever. Nobody is hating on them. I think it's bewildering to people because look at the man that just got caught at Coldplay's concert. We'll use that for example. Now, this man has been sleeping with his co-worker for a while, and I actually did a video on this. You can go back and check it, or there's other videos too, or you might just live under a rock if you don't know what I'm talking about. But there was a very high CEO that was caught at a Coldplay concert with his side chick, a willing side chick. However, she was willing in private. That's what Claressa was doing from 2020 to 2022. So she say. Or I think up to 20. No, she was with Tony for a little while too. So yeah, the willing in private. Now, it just so happened God intervened because God don't bless no mess. God will never send you somebody else's husband. It was meant for the camera to capture them at that specific moment. She all smiles with every, crow's wrinkle she got. Hair all bunched up, look like they just came from the hotel and went to the concert right after that. You notice when the spotlight hit them, they scurried away like roaches. They scurried away. A lot of people don't like to be caught up in this shit. That's messy. Okay? We ain't finna do it like that. Now, I'm sleeping with you, but it's supposed to be private. Don't you tell nobody. That's how they operate. This fool here, nothing in her mind said, I'm gonna let him handle what he got going on with his wife. I think you should make things right with your wife. Even if you was trying to just be in this man's life for whatever reason. Why couldn't you just be just his friend and help him get right from a woman's perspective with his wife? And like Ashley said, that should tell you a lot about her. So looking at all of these things, this girl is out here proving how much she spent on her stuff, proving how much her man spent on her, proving, she got hair that's never there. Now, Claressa must have forgot we saw that boneless hair she had when she was sitting in that damn beautician seat. See, she doing too much. Now listen. If you're gonna come out here and show us that boneless stuff you had before, why would you put on a half a wig or K clips, whatever you call them, and say that that's your real hair? Like this be the type of stuff that I don't understand, and they give people like this influence. It's a young girl somewhere saying, "Oh, when I grow up, I want to be just like Claressa." Wait, which part? The boxer or the side chick? The fact that both of those things can be said about one person, sad to me. Now, I'm older than Claressa, but I ain't got as much money as Claressa. So I don't compete where I don't compare. But as an older woman who is also not married, I just I wish a lot more of our young ladies. I see things like the real side chicks of LA, the real side chicks of Cleveland, all this other weird ass stuff. I wish that our cultural women moved more towards the righteous things, including myself. Because when we look at how it shapes the women coming out now, women like Claressa, who is, what, 7 years younger than me, it's like, damn, y'all should be like better than our generation. Like each generation should be an up level to the one previous, because that shows growth. But we not growing. We did go from wives and stuff. The husbands were still out here doing what the hell they wanted to do, and they still had, babies on the side, like fences. But then we moved to now there's more baby mamas, and now we got women out here just willingly being a side chick. And I don't know really what to say on that anymore. Because when you watch it, yeah, it's entertaining. But when you really think about it, it's sad. Nobody can tell this lady nothing. She's the only dummy walking around here with somebody's husband out loud. Y'all see these pastors, side chicks and stuff. They offing them. They pew pewing them and pew pewing whoever in the way. of them being with the pastor that they know is married. But it's secret, right? Nobody knows really until he's pew-pew and gone. And then we'd be like, damn, the pastor was sleeping with 100 different people, 2,000 different people. You know, we'd be like, damn. Cheating is going to be cheating, regardless of the gender. But is there a man side chick out here parading around with, I don't know, a man's wife? Like, well, other than Easy, and he's not parading, right? Am I bugging on that part? I mean, is there a professional boxing man out here parading with somebody's wife? I just don't, this is not normal stuff. And I think Pat, being almost half a century, should be grown enough to say, I think you and I can be cool friends. That's it. Business partners at most. Leave that relationship stuff. And it's almost like he's kind of saying that indirectly. But then he'll get on somebody damn radio station. Hi, Yetta. Thanks for joining. He'll get on somebody's radio station or get on Drink Champs. I love her. Yeah, she called me out the blue and she just ripped her titty out and showed me my name on her titty. And I was like, wow. And I'm sitting there looking at this like, sir, you have a daughter. Nothing in your mind says, I don't want this for my daughter. You know, a lot of times too, the karma never comes back to the person. Sometimes it goes to their children. Sins of the father. Suffering from the sins of the father. I think he is. And you know what? I hear allegedly that it's being said that Pap and Remy are working behind the scenes. Now, this is alleged. Either they're working on their marriage or they're just working on co-parenting properly, right? Even so, a woman of good stature, a woman with Olympic medals, a woman with all of these different boxing accolades, even tried MMA. I watched her fight. This woman is a beast. Do you hear me? Claressa is a beast. But I just don't understand why she's not a smart beast. Handle your scandal. This woman looks insane. And there's nobody out here that can say she's doing things the right way. Don't get me wrong. People are allowed to make mistakes. People should be able to learn from them as well. But there's not one person out here saying she handling this right. I love this for them. Oh, because when I do see that, them the type of women, y'all make sure y'all look at their profile pictures and shit. They'll sleep with your husband. They'll sleep with your baby daddy, sleep with whoever, y'all. Be careful of the people that agree with this nonsense. We agree with your career only, Claressa. We agree that you are a Nubian goddess queen, beautiful skin, black woman. You don't mind showing that boneless hair you got, and we like that for you. But we don't like when you come out here lying. We don't like when you come out here claiming hair that ain't there. We don't like when you out here claiming men that can't be claimed. You had a man propose to you, and it's alleged that you left the fiance. And now it's even more alleged that Pap and Remy is running circles around you. While they over there secretly going to counseling, allegedly, he's sitting on the couch. Well, she did this. Well, he did this. Well, she did this. Well, he did this. While they over there doing that, and you calling and calling and calling, and he not answering right away, it's because he fixing stuff with his wife. Or he fixing something in that contract to buy you some more Louis Vuitton bags. Miss, I'm with him every day. We talk all day on the phone. He'll never hang up for me. He'll never leave my sight. Everywhere he go, I go. Then why the hell you wasn't there for Christmas? You know why? Because he over there working out stuff with his wife. As he should be. Mm, 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 mm. Which one of y'all let her go to the damn Louis Vuitton store in a rainbow outfit and beauty supply boots? Which one of y'all let her go to the damn Louis Vuitton store in that rainbow shirt? I believe the jeans was rainbow too, but them boots came out the beauty supply. I done seen them boots in beauty supply about 100 times. One of y'all did that. Y'all need y'all ass for. One of y'all let her go to that damn beauty supply. I want to know who did that. Hell. She said, I have to think she's real mature and everything is a competition. And she in a competition with Remy by herself. And that's the sad part. Why are you competing with this woman that is what, 13, 14 years? Her senior? Like, what are you doing here? Again, you're not supposed to compete where you don't compare. Claressa is in no shape, no way, shape, or form the same lane as Remy. No way. I've never seen Remy parade a married man other than the one that she married. I haven't seen her be a side chick to somebody. Now, Remy done did some messed up stuff. Remy ain't innocent. Reminisce. She be doing some crazy stuff too. But Remy also knows how to handle her scandal and bring it back to the focus. Yeah, people talked about her and Easy for a little while. And they saw her husband was there right by her side and they left it alone. Even I had to leave it alone here. I think somebody reported the picture I put up of Easy. He probably reported my picture here. I don't know. But I was just trolling him. I was just having a little fun. But people knew when you see Remy, Pap's not too far behind with her purse and her coat and whatever else he holding for her. Because Remy was not lying on him. Pap, some of the stuff he said, he was not lying on her. Some of the stuff he was saying, he embellished some of the stuff he was saying, child. He embellished it. She said Remy is grown, real grown. And I love that for her, even though, now don't get me wrong, Remy is taking certain jabs. She is throwing certain shade. However, when I like how Remy is doing that, because then that means whoever the shoe fits, they'll put it on, right? So I like that Remy is doing that. That's right. Don't mention her. Don't post her. You don't already put her on blast and not let her make a fool of herself. And is that not what Remy is doing? So much so, it was alleged that Remy had nothing in her account. That's what Pap said, right? If she had nothing in her account, she trying to build her account back up and get this money. Both of them. They both claiming that the other is broke. So husband said wife is broke. Wife said husband is broke. That means both y'all broke. Because both y'all are one. Now all of a sudden, Pap got on 100 different chains. Louis V out the ass. She over here with this expensive ass fur coat. And y'all gonna tell me they not allegedly eating off this girl because they know she rode that little bus with that boneless hair? Y'all not gonna tell me that. They in their 40s. This man damn near half a century. She ain't but 30 with no kids. Now I'm gonna be callous with you and I'm gonna be real with you. If I know I'm sick of my husband right now with his broke ass, I'm sick of you. Not only is you broke, but you in here pawning my jewelry. Every time I'm with my homegirl, you think I'm in here doing something actual with her. Because you don't want me to know about what you're doing over there at the strip club in the Bronx. I'm sick of your ass. Yes, I'm sleeping with one of my little battle rap dudes. He my best eater on the team. So what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from if I was a married woman like Remy, this is what, and my husband was doing this is what I would be saying. What's good, Cree? Thanks for joining, beautiful. I would be saying I'm sick of your broke ass. And you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You real good at holding my purse, but that's about it. And you're a real good father. But that's about it. You getting on my nerves. You're not meeting my needs, okay? And then here he come. Well, I had to pay this, I had to pay this, and you took the cable bill out my damn check, and this and this and this, and I ain't pulling no jewelry, even though we saw the receipts. And yeah, you caught me on the phone with Claressa, but I would never sleep with her. I would never hit her. This is what he was telling Remy. I would never hit her. You see how she looked? And God damn it, if you ain't on Breakfast Club talking about that's your best friend. That's how some of these men do, I swear to you. I've seen Pap's actions 100,000 times. It is predictable as hell. That love bombing shit is crazy when you see it from the outside looking in. Because when you're in, you don't know you're being love bombed. A lot of times you don't know, a man running circles around you like that. Especially an older man. And it will be wise for Claressa to go and actually talk to somebody about what she's going through other than Shannon Sharp out here, getting swindled by little white girls because, he don't know how to leave these little white girls alone. Yeah. Speak to somebody that knows something about something other than Shannon Sharp. We ain't saying Shannon don't know what he be talking about, but we going to make him the last resort. She need to be on somebody's couch in private and talk about why it's okay for you to accept a married man, half a century, with a tattooed hairline and his wife tattooed right there on his arm. That man can't even finger you correctly without Remy right there. They both run in circles around this girl. And that is crazy to me. And that's why I said, like, she need to listen to somebody. You out here coming for Sweet Ma and Mr. Skinny and all of them. But they not lying. They're not even being malice with it. And you didn't call Sweet Ma all out her name. I just watched her 6-minute video. 6 minutes and 25 seconds, yes, to the T. I just watched her video. And she ain't even come for you the way I want to come for you. Because why is you doing that? Maybe if you listen to the constructive criticism that she's been giving you, the constructive criticism Mr. Skinny giving to you, well, I ain't gonna say constructive over there with Battle Truth because you be disrespectful. Battle Truth is disrespectful. Battle Truth is disrespectful. Battle Truth be over there singing. He be over there. He be joking the hell out of her. And how can I forget about Mr. Frank? Mr. Frank disrespectful too. Mr. Frank made a whole video of this girl dancing, calling her Clarence. So I can't say them. I can't. Battle Truth and Frank, I can't say is giving her constructive criticism. They just roasting her ass down. They're having fun with it. But to the ones that are giving constructive criticism, I do feel like Claressa needs to listen to what they're saying. These people are a little older than you. They are, they've seen more than you. They have more experience than you. So she be dismissing all of this stuff and seeing everybody as competition. Like, what is given is that you watched this couple on Love and Hip Hop for so long. You thought they was going to add your little black ass to the Love and Hip Hop triangle. You thought you was going to get on Love and Hip Hop with Pap and Remy. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. That's why she came out here talking about whatever show want to pick it up. Yeah, I want to do a TV show. You want to be like this lady so bad. Just be with, just you profess your love to Remy, because that's really who you gunning for. You ain't, I don't know. That girl, hey Ronita, thanks for being here. Something wrong with that baby. Something is really wrong with that baby. She said Claressa just gonna have to go through it. I don't think she's trying to hear nothing. And that's what I think a lot of people was trying to prevent. But you're right. And oh Lord, to watch that type of fall publicly. Already, somebody, well, she the one put us on blast. Yeah, she put you on blast in hopes you be smart enough to say, I don't want that type of publicity for me. I don't want people talking about me like that because I don't got no kids. I don't got no husband. I got a good boxing career. People know me for making this thing shake. And then we'd have just been talking about you with Layla Ali, but at least we would have been stuck on you and your career. At least we would have been stuck on what you should be known for, which is just boxing. A respectable young lady, black, from Flint, Michigan, come from nothing, made herself into something. That's what you want people to talk about. She's so quick to say, they gave me a movie. Girl, bye. Anybody could make that little Lifetime movie for you. Bye. We ain't talking about the movie. Because now nobody cares about your movie. We want to see if you get pregnant by March of 2026. Which is sad. I'm not even interested in watching this lady fight, y'all. And I've seen a lot of her fights. I sit right here on YouTube on the big screen, watch her fight. But I don't even want to see that. It's boring. It's boring now. You're not fighting Layla. You won't fight Shadeja for whatever reason. Shadeja look like she bite. I don't know. Shadeja might Mike Tyson her ass. Because Claressa got hands, okay? I don't think anybody wants to go hand in hand with this woman. But I should be able to just only speak about that. Some people don't realize, not everybody's interested in your personal life like that. Like when you come out, yeah, if you known for makeup, I want to know all about your makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like with Rihanna, I know her for her music. I know her for her makeup. I know she got kids by A$AP Rocky, but I don't give a damn what A$AP is doing. And you know what I'm saying? I wish their family well. But I like to be able to call out 6 and 7 songs of Rihanna and 4 different makeup products from her. I love being able to say that. You know what I'm saying? For a black woman. Sierra, I love the fact that she didn't make being a baby mama a thing. She went and found her a good man. Now she's married. When you think of Sierra, you think of music and what? Russell Wilson. I like that. I like that for them. I do. But Claressa, with this boxing career, you trying to bring boxing back? Why would you bring boxing back like this? Because now it's like, damn, women boxers are messy. The only person that can really save the stereotype of boxing is still Layla Ali. Because damn, you know, Terry, thanks for being here. And Terry always come through with the copyright disclaimer, which basically says I'm going to talk about your ass. I'm going to say some stuff. I might play some of your mess. But it's all covered under Fair Use Act. I ain't going to defame you. And if I heard something, and I don't know if it's 100% true, I'm going to say allegedly. Hell, everything is alleged. Even my skin color is alleged. Yeah. But I just, she said, but they call her husband simp. That's a good man, Savannah. You better say it to my... And don't get me wrong. I'm going to take you there, Mr. Vaughn. Don't even get me wrong. Even he got a bunny or two that he probably got his, you know what I'm saying? Some of these men's, they men's now. He got a little snow bunny or two somewhere that he ain't supposed to. But I bet you he don't disrespect his wife in public ever. I don't put nothing past nobody. So he's capable just like the rest of these men. But that's a good man, Savannah. Gave her 3 more kids, changed the last name of the first kid, has been in the first kid's life. I don't know how long he been in Little Future Life, but he been in Little Future Life for a while. And he is a good damn man, but they love calling her man a simp. And don't forget, Mr. Vine, they was calling Pap a simp for a while too, with Remy. Yeah, I know y'all seen that man holding them purses on Love and Hip Hop. He was up her booty crack, child. But I love that for them. Hey, everybody want a husband up their booty crack. But now I know why he was up her booty crack in public, and that's because he was up somebody else's in private. Over there talking about ever since we traded numbers, we talked every day. Talk every day about what? I'm starting to think, and it's just conspiracy. So Claressa, if you listening now, look, I can't fight. I will tell these people on you. Okay, don't touch me. But I think this was all cap and planned from the beginning. Like, this is the ultimate husband and wife hustle. Because there's no way Remy didn't know that this man, and she knows all the teas. There's no way she didn't know that this man was talking to this woman in 2020. There's no way. You didn't know your man went to a boxing match without you? How? How? That think about that. As long as she been married to this man, you didn't know that he went to this boxing match. He was invited to this match without you, and he went. And then they got each other numbers because I think he was invited through social media, like the messenger DMs. Then at the boxing match, he talking about when I got there, I was like, damn. You was like, damn to who? Claressa? Not the lady you said you would never do nothing with and touch because she ugly. Now, why you say that? Men be lying. These men be lying their ass. Oh, ladies, if a man come to you, if a man come to you and he say the girl at his job with her ugly this or big this, check that. He hitting her. He hitting her. He hitting her. Just know what's up. He hitting her. Learn from Pat. He come around, you talking about, ew. You ask him about a woman, why this woman keep liking all your stuff and this and that? Huh? Ew, I would never do. He lying. He lying. Slap him right in his mouth because he lying. She said, yeah, the good ones always simps. My hubby used to be a simp. Now he all right. I like them when they simpish. Mine cooks and serves me food. He does some of the things that I do. And then there's other things that I do because I know he won't do. So we just kind of match each other in certain aspects. But it's still a regular ass relationship. I don't put nothing past this black ass either. I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't play with nobody. Because people will look you dead in your shit and lie. They will swear up and down. See, I tell you, a couple years ago, my husband he used to come and talk about the women at the grocery store. Let's say he tell me a story about a girl at the grocery store. Girl at the grocery store trying to be cute. This and that. You was talking to her, wasn't you? Why are you telling me this? I don't give a damn. You fine. That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to fawn all over your black ass. But why are you telling me about this one specifically? See, you stop doing that. Yeah. Stop coming to me with that. I know what you're doing. That would embed it in your brain. You meet women all day long, but that one at the grocery store just blew your mind. She got on your nerves so much, you just had to come tell me about it. You said, "Damn, you too intuitive." I knew it. Yeah, stop playing with grown folk. You understand? I love me a simp. I don't know what's wrong with that. It's nothing wrong. I mean, when they too simpish, I don't want a man that I can run over. I've dated guys like that in the past, especially when I was in college. They'll drink my damn bathwater, literally. That disgusts me because it's like, where's your brain? Like, you literally just do what the hell I tell you to do. I don't like that. Do you do anything like on your own? Like, do you have a mind of your own? So I ain't gonna lie. I do like them somewhat of a simp, like have some aspects of a simp, but not 100%. I don't think Russell is like that. I think Russell is somewhat of a simp, but he does reign authority. Or else Sierra wouldn't have them 3 cheer. Cause he pumping it up, baby. Yes. And any woman sacrifice her body 3 times for the same man and keep doing it, yeah, he's running some shit. He running stuff. And she just know her husband gonna take care of and see by it. Same as Ludacris. I think that's why UC didn't leave. I mean, you did something while we was off. You're not supposed to be messing with this person no more. We can build our family and move on. But with the husband and wife situation, I just wish a lot more single women would show that level. Like Claressa could really be out here showing us her being single and being this professional boxer. She could have got endorsements to look for love. She could have been on The Bachelorette. Um, because I mean, let's face it. This woman, she's a nice looking woman when she clean up. She clean up nice. I can't even. Now the bags, we know that's coming from that the pap. We know the bags from under her eyes come from crying. Yeah, because ain't nobody punching on Claressa. That's crying. That's stress, no sleep, and crying. But she could have been out here getting all types of stuff, right? Like like I said, the Bachelorette, or she could have been like the famous boxer that, somebody's husband was trying to talk to me, but I curved his ass because I'm a real woman and I don't play that. She could have came out here with that type of attitude. She just would have been my all-time favorite. And we wouldn't have had really too much to say about her because she would have held her own and stood on boundaries. But I did watch a video from this guy, and I cannot think of his name. I'm gonna have to share it in the details. There's this very good video this guy did where he broke down what happens when you have a lack of boundaries as a child, or when somebody breaks or crosses a boundary with you as a child, and how it gears you towards becoming an adult. It's like, well, damn, these people already broke my boundaries as a kid. So technically, I'm used to people crossing boundaries with me. Not that I should accept the people crossing my boundaries. I'm just used to it. I've built up a resistance, sort of like how bacteria builds up the resistance to bleach after a while. You keep using it, keep using it, keep using it. You're not going to get all of the bacteria anymore. It's the same with that. You allow somebody to keep breaking the boundary, and it's like, I'm used to it. And when I get tired of it, I move along. And that person breaks a boundary. I'm used to that. Oh, you didn't call me for 3 days. Well, you probably was doing this. They make excuses. That's somebody crossing your boundary. That's a red flag. But when it happens to you as a kid and it's not resolved, the guy was saying, yes, that does breed people like Claressa, where they're okay with somebody breaking their boundaries. They're okay with making those types of decisions because they've already tolerated so much as a kid. They're already so strong in that aspect that they think that, fuck it, I can go through this again. I can, like my man, he did this to me, he did this to me. It's okay. Like, no, bitch. Like, take your ass. Like, you are so much more than being the girlfriend of a married man that's almost half a century. You are so much more than that. But that baby there, we might have to just pray. Hi, Society Media. Thanks for hi, Society Media. Thanks for joining. Said pump it up. Joe Budden in the building, I guess. I want so much more for her and other women that, well, Claressa doing it. She out in the open doing it. So I can sleep with this lady husband. They haven't been together for 3-4 months. Doesn't stop. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Hell, with your no kids. And I can see if Claressa was somebody baby mama. Then I can be like, okay, her motive is clear. She looking for some type of father figure around her kids. She lonely. You know, she got a motive. This one here ain't got no motive. Yeah. Or maybe she do. And I just don't see it yet. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I didn't plan on being here too long. I just really think that this Claressa lady is just doing too much. She's not the young, like she says she is anymore. I mean, she is 30. There's a 3 in front of her age now. So, that doesn't mean wisdom comes with age. But there should be some level with that much money. You can go see back. If you can go and let these people put these K clips in your hair so you can claim it's real. If you can carry your ass to the Louis Vuitton store and buy very unnecessary, ugly shirts and purses. You can go to the beauty supply and buy these Wolverine boots. Then you should be able to carry your ass to somebody's sofa, a real sofa, and fully see why you're the type of woman with all of these accolades and you still can't stand on boundaries outside the ring. Very good at standing on boundaries in the ring. I literally saw you beat the crap out of a very well-trained MMA fighter. Very well trained. As a matter of fact, it was Claressa's debut. That girl beat the smithereens. After a while, I was scared because I thought this girl was going to choke Claressa out. But Claressa got into the groove of MMA fighting. Within that fight, she learned something about herself. Yeah, everybody not going to go toe-to-toe with you. Some people, like the girl she fought in the MMA, they're going to trip you up, choke you from behind. I seen this girl get from out of a grapple in a cage. You're a boxer, have never MMA fought before, and I saw you get out of a grapple. Okay, I play UFC on PlayStation 2. That is a very hard thing to do. You did it in real life. Yet you cannot get out of the grapple of a husband and wife over here swindling you. They daughter eat real good with this fake $8 million deal. They eat real good. But I don't think that's fair. Just think they playing on this girl and her mental job. But we gonna pray about it. I'm gonna hop up out of here. I done took days off. I done took the rest of the week off. Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy. I'm probably gonna turn the game back on and pew pew some more of the undead. And enjoy my day. Thank y'all for joining. Hit the like button. This was just me. I had to get some cobwebs off my microphone and officially go live with what I've been following. I've been following the Claressa. I mean, literally my entire algorithm is them two. It's either Pap, Remy, 3, or Claressa, literally. My algorithm is in rotation with that. I really don't know too much going on other than that. So I try to follow if I'm in your live and I speak and I'm quiet because I probably just don't know what you're talking about, but I will catch on. If you're talking about the Claressa and Pap situation, yeah, I might have a lot to say because I'm still mad about how she handled that. Yeah, I had to knock the cobwebs off my microphone, girl. And talk about some stuff I know that's bothering me. Thank you, Yetta, for joining. See you, sweetie. Renita says she too cocky for me. Don't watch her at all. Get live. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her too. And when she goes live, I saw her on there talking about how she kicked that lady out with her kids. I have to do another live on that because that one just really broke my heart. She kicked that lady out that she had issues with her kids. And it's a double-edged sword for me with my opinion on that, because if I know I dragged, like say for instance, Cardi B, if I know I dragged Cardi B for filth, and she remembered that I dragged her for filth, I would find it hard to show up to an event that she's throwing, because it's almost like you're trying to be funny, like you're instigating or you're picking. However, in that instance, Claressa should have understood she has nieces and nephews, and irregardless of what they mama did, you don't make the kids suffer because of what they did. I did speak on sins of the father, or kids reaping karma from what you do. Very true. But in that moment, I just feel like Claressa could have made a better decision. Like the other shit she's doing, she's choosing to be the ultimate villain. I'll say that she's choosing to be the ultimate villain. For what? I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's not doing anything for her reputation, but yeah, there's that. She kicked the mama and her damn children out. I ain't never seen no mess like that. You know. Mm, mm, mm. But that's a lie for another day, because it's being alleged that it wasn't even her event. She just donated some toys. But so if she just donated some toys and it wasn't her event, how was she able to kick somebody out? And then, like I said, if you talking about the lady, dragging the lady, and she remembers who you are, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to just show up to an event where she's at. So some people like to play in your face like that. But y'all have a great, great day. Hopefully, hopefully it's back. If not, that's okay. Y'all have a great, great day. Y'all probably can't even hear me because somebody just tried to call me. And yeah, I'll see y'all in 2026. Happy New Year, y'all. Bye.